Hello. Sorry about the light.
Can you get the light on my eyes, please?
Sorry, ma'am, are you alone?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Can you get the light down?
I got my flashlight down, but other than that, the other ones are still on.
Can you
How was
turn
Shorty?
them off
How long have you been sleeping here or staying here?
for a few nights?
A few nights. All right. Well,
I'm fixing to leave tomorrow. Actually, there's no signs or nothing.
There's a city ordinance, ma'am. There's no camping at all or parking overnight in parking.
Okay, this is private property. Did any of the
It's a public place, man.
did any of the business orders call? Did any of the business orders call?
So there's a city ordinance about sleeping.
I'm on private property.
It's a public place. It's open to the public.
Well, how come Miss Officer Apelia didn't seem to get care when she came by and talked to me just on the other side?
Yes, ma'am. Well, that's why we're talking to you. We're just giving advice.
She didn't say anything about a city ordinance or anything. I'm on private property and no business owner called.
Yes, I understand. I understand. And you are correct. This is private property.
What's your badge? What's your name and badge number?
Snail. My badge
Considering
number is
you want to
396.
sneak up on the side of me?
Ma'am?
Considering you want to sneak up on the side?
He's been here the whole time, ma'am.
You came over here.
Yeah,
he came from that direction.
Yeah. Do you have
What
your
was
ID
your
on
name
you, ma'am?
again? I'm not doing
Snell.
anything in law.
I'm Officer
wrong.
Alvarado, ma'am. Badge number 327.
Do what?
Officer Alvarado, badge 327. That's my badge number. So, when did she give you this card today? So was it this morning, here a while ago, or?
No, it was last week. She came by Apelia 455. I was in the front.
Last week?
I was in the front on the side, and someone called, and she came by and said, "Okay, you're good. You're on private property." We talked for a few minutes. She didn't say anything. She just said, "Don't go on the county property because it closes at 11." And I've been moving around, and
you just out on down on your luck right now? Is that what it is?
I'm just waiting to go back to Livingston. I'll be gone tomorrow.
That's where you from?
Well, that's where I gotta go.
Going, right?
That's where I'm going tomorrow.
You from Bryan originally?
I've been here. I went to school in at Berlin for a few years, and I left.
How many years? 15?
I graduated associate's degree at Berlin before it changed over to the big campus.
Yeah, it's pretty wild now. Anyway.
Well, I went when it was still the 3.
Okay. Did she tell you about this area much at all? As far as it being unsafe for people camping in the woods and everything like that?
No.
No.
I'm pretty safe with myself. I take care of myself.
I know you may be safe with yourself.
Can you move the lights down, please?
No, I'm at my car. I might have walked back to
well,
it.
Where's the other officer at anyway? Where?
Behind your vehicle.
Well, can he please come where I can see him?
He's fine, man. He'll move up for you. I was just trying to give you some space.
Well, I appreciate you came where I can at least see you.
Yeah.
You don't have to get up on me, but.
I felt like I was upsetting you, so I was just trying to give you some room.
Not because you stuck up on the side of me over here and I couldn't see.
Well,
would you like somebody coming up behind you?
I couldn't see inside the vehicle either, so.
Because I'm fixing to go to sleep.
I'll tell you what. We'll check on you from time to time. You can say you live in Livingston tomorrow?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, throughout the night, we'll check and make sure you're all right from other folks, okay? Other than that,
I'm on private property, so
right, I'm not going to argue with you tonight. I'm going to let you rest up tonight, though, okay?
All right.
Just understand the city ordinance. We're both there. So.
Well, that's the first I've heard anything about it.
I've informed you, but I'm not tonight. Enjoy your rest, okay?
All right.
Have a good day, man.
Thank you. Oh my gosh, brother. Jeez. I want to see him. Oh my gosh. Can't see. Hey, thank y'all for showing up. Freaking came by Apelia. Pretty cool. Last week when I was parked in the front, said, okay, well, you're cool, you're fine, you're on private property, there's nothing suspicious. And now these two wants to try to be dicks. Did y'all get everything pretty good? Could y'all hear them? Because I didn't catch. They said their names and badge numbers, but I didn't. They said it so fast, and the light was blinding me. Yeah, I think that's what the first one. They didn't offer. I forgot to get business cards, and they didn't offer. So I've been here in this area from Bryan to College Station for about since February. I ain't had any issues about it anywhere except for at Walmart College Station. Just told to leave. And now all of a sudden they want to be dicks. These two want to be dicks. Thanks, cop butt guy. I knew I wasn't doing anything. That's why I got this other officer's card. What was her name? Turn the light on. Oh, they even used the. Didn't even come up. This one was even scared to even come up to the car and knock on the window. Though they just shine the light and jump on the loudspeaker. I'm okay. It's just I glad I got the camera. I don't think they were too thrilled about it. So, just trying to stay for a couple more days. I'm about to probably go to jail on Thursday. So if y'all don't hear from me after Thursday, you can call Polk County. David knows my real name, and Patrick, so does Justin. They know my real name. So I'll be, if y'all don't hear from me after 3 p.m. Thursday, then I'm in Polk County, Livingston, Texas, for probation violation. I'm hoping to be able to, I'm hoping that I can get a new attorney and get reset a month. Let me try to turn this camera. So I'm hoping to get reset a month by getting a new attorney, because this attorney does not want to. Told me over and over, if I'm homeless, I'm just better off in jail. I've had 2 Zoom courts. The first one was on a recording at my probation meeting for a record, and I had to go see the judge, and pretty much the attorney's like, well, you don't need to be recording anyway. Just do what they tell you to do, even though I have the right to record. The second time I had court, they claimed they couldn't hear me, so it was a waste. I couldn't ask for a new attorney, so now I gotta wait till July 1st. Let me see if I can type my email. I have to put a banner. My email, you can send me no sugarcoating truth at gmail.com. I can, if y'all want, somebody want to call and talk to me or anything, or so I can. The only thing I really need is somebody. I'm not asking for much, but if someone could help me if I do go to jail, go to prison for this probation, I just need someone to get my vehicle to my mom's. She won't answer my phone call if I go to jail. I can't call her, collecting her answer, and I don't have hardly any money to buy phone cards. So I'm just scared because I'm doing the best I can, and all they're trying to do is violate me on the fact that I became homeless and wasn't able to check in, but I had cops tell me, if you came back, we see you driving back in Livingston, we're gonna arrest you on the spot. And I had cops tell me in Livingston, Texas, no, because the victim the supposedly victim, always calling the cops on me. You know, if we even see you walk across the street wrong, we're gonna arrest you. Would if someone told you, even though you're on probation, they tell you, thank you, QLD. I don't know how to do it on this phone to type in. But like I said, my court date, my hearing is July 1st at 3 p.m. in the 258 for probation. My attorney sent me an email today reminding me, first time I really heard from him all month, sent me an email at 4:00 p.m. saying, don't forget we have court. Let me see if I can pull it up. Don't forget we have court, and be prepared. The judge will probably you'll be going to TDC on Thursday, and that will, if you can, show up at 2 p.m. so we can discuss the case. Does that sound like an attorney that's going to fight for you and not make you, it just don't make sense. It just doesn't make sense at all. See if I can figure out how, if anybody wants to. I just don't know what to do. If I told the probation officer, I said, look, I'm trying. I've been showing up. I'm giving y'all what I can on fees. They're trying to violate me for not showing up when I was homeless, not paying the fees, and not doing community service. Well, when you're homeless, that's hard, especially when you're told don't come back to this town. Well, if I was running, I would have left Texas. Can't see. James Keegan, he's out of Houston, Texas. He's not actually. That's the law firm he's with. He's just a court-appointed attorney. James Keegan out of Houston. He's not even in Polk County in Livingston, Texas. So I just wanted to let y'all know, if anybody's wondering where Keebler went, if you don't hear from me after 3, pretty much 4 p.m., I'm in Polk County, Texas, at the jail. And of course, I think poor Dirt Farmer been doing some stuff about Judge Kitchens, which is the judge that I'm having. He's the judge, and he's pretty much does what prosecution and shit does say at once. So I don't know. I'm just freaking scared. Yes, Polk County. My hearing's 3:00 Thursday, 3 p.m. Thursday, July 1st. In the Polk County, it'd be, yes, Polk County jail in Texas, not in so like I said, I've been trying to see if I could get anyone to come up and just audit the probation, because they, for the longest time, after they said I couldn't record, I went back in a month later, and they started, if you had your cell phones on you, you had to relinquish your cell phones to the receptionist, and you weren't allowed to have cell phones. I'm like, that's a violation big time. You have no right taking people's stuff. The only reason they stopped forcing masks on people is because Abbott came down right before June and said, if any government agency tries to enforce masks, they'd be fine. That's the only reason they stopped enforcing masks. So, yeah, if anybody has any good suggestions on maybe what to say to this attorney, or exactly how to get a new attorney, because it's going to be quite hectic. And if that judge refuses to give me a new attorney, I'm really screwed. Well, I don't know how to really tell the attorney, that he's fired. I really don't, without making sure I have a new attorney. I can't technically fire him. The judge has to fire him. Well, I know I could fire the attorney, but I can't afford. I have to go with him getting me a new attorney, and I should be able to ask for. I'm supposed to be able to ask for up to 3 attorneys, and he's the first one. So, like I said, an attorney that's supposed to tell you shouldn't tell somebody if they're homeless they're better off in jail, and then wait till right before their hearing and say, well, I'll meet with you an hour before court. That's, I just don't get it. But like I said, my email's in there. If anybody wants to email me, you want to talk, I'll send you my phone number privately. I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna just trying to relax. I gotta go to my storage and pick up all my stuff tomorrow, just in case. So, I'm not. No one has to. I know I can fire him. I'm just afraid to do it and not knowing if he's gonna give me a new attorney, because I can't afford one. Keegan, Keegan. It's James Keegan in Houston, Texas. I think he's he's not in a law firm. It's just his name. Just nervous, Bubby. Just nervous. Okay, I'll check it here in a minute. Well, I'm just hoping the judge will give me a new attorney. I really am. And give me at least a month before I have to come back. I just don't know. I just found community service at the end of May, because here in Bryan, College Station, they was pretty much shut down, or they weren't doing for felonies or out of town. They said if I could get transferred, I could get it done quicker, but I won't know if I can get transferred until I do this. So, just scared, just nervous. I don't have anybody. If I go to jail, I won't have anybody. I'll just be sitting there and then come out even with nothing. Oh
like I said, if y'all need my name, if for some reason y'all need my name, whoever email, I'll let you know and y'all can follow up. But I just, I'm not really asking for much. You know, I know if I go to jail, I go to jail, but they were wanting to put me in there for 2 years in state and then 3 years in TDC, so all over basically fees, being homeless without an address, and doing community service. Stuff that they're not technically allowed to do, but Livingston does it anyway because all they care about is their damn money. I just don't know what to do about him. But I do know I'm gonna ask. It's just if that judge refuses, I know I'm screwed. I just don't know what to say to him. I don't know how to tell him that basically you're fired. I'm not that type of person. Thanks, JKMA. I have court I spy on for probation violations that I wasn't able to check in, or because I became homeless and was told by the cops there because I was staying around. They said escorted me out of town and told me not to come back. If they saw me driving, I would be arrested. They didn't care I was on probation. So I tried to tell the first probation officer that. He didn't really care. He said, "Oh, hold on just a second, guys." Yes. Hold on, guys. This other officer is back here.
I can't hear you, man.
Oh, I'm talking to my wife.
So the reason I'm back out here is because I had a learning moment.
Well, at least I see you don't have your lights on like they did. They
I try
wanted to
not to if
blind
I'm
me.
pointing at the car. I know they're around the corner just because I'm out here in the middle of the night, but you were cool with me last time.
Oh, sorry.
So you're good with it. Remember how I said I was newer last time? I was still learning. I did screw up telling you that it's okay in a parking lot to stay here. I thought it was. We have a city ordinance that is camping without a permit. I didn't think that applies to parking lots. It actually does apply to all parking lots in the city of Bryan. So if it's basically a city-owned or in the city of Bryan property, it applies to the camping without a permit ordinance. And that's not a law, that's a Bryan city ordinance. So I'm not going to issue a ticket for it tonight because I was wrong the first time in telling you that it was fine, but you will have to go out to Brazos County or buy a camping permit and stay somewhere where it's allowed.
Well, I'm going to Livingston tomorrow. I'm going to get my stuff out of storage.
And you were straight up with it last time. I don't doubt that you will. Since it is a conduct, not a conduct, I can't talk. Since it's a contact for an ordinance violation this time, I will have to identify you. Like I said, I'm not going to do anything with you.
Well, they both left and said since I'm leaving, they're just.
Yeah, I'm not going to ticket you or anything, but since it's, I'm going to quote it and say criminal conduct. But since it's an ordinance violation and you can receive a citation for it, that's the only reason I have to identify you on it. But other than that, you said you're going to Livingston tomorrow, so I'm going to swing back there tomorrow night, make sure you're not here. First thing, you're not going to be. Like I said, you were honest the whole way. But I wanted to be the one that came out here and told you because I screwed up the first time telling you it's fine to stay here. And I also told them not to issue you a citation or anything like that. So, again, that's on me. I reread the ordinance. I was talked to about it. And got a kind of informal counseling. It does apply to parking lots.
Well, I didn't mention you to get you in trouble.
No, not today. The first day I saw you, I was hoping I'd get to see you again because if I tell someone the wrong thing, I need to correct it as soon as possible, and that just means talking to you later. But again, that's my screw up, so you're not in any trouble for it, but we just can't have you staying in the parking lots, or it's the same thing as if you're parked in a field or like camping up in a forest somewhere. We just can't have that in the city of Bryan, which now I know applies to parking lots, and I wish I had known the first time to tell you correctly. You have any questions on me before you get your ID out?
Need a ID for just a warning?
Yes, ma'am. Like I said, since it's criminal conduct, if you choose not to identify the next time, we have to look at it in the call. But I'm gonna log it. You're not gonna receive any action on it tonight, but you do have to identify since it's gonna be criminal conduct. And again, that's on me. I'm not doing anything with it because that was my screw up. You're straight with everything. You're still being honest. You opened the door for me.
Open the door to them. They just, they didn't at least come over here. They just stood with their lights and
Acted like police.
acted like,
I got you.
I'm not gonna say what they acted like.
I got the implication of it though.
They weren't the pleasant type that
Like
some
I
of
said,
my other.
if it's my screw up or if I can help myself be a better officer, I don't want to do it wrong the next time. That's why I'm out here with it. But you're still not gonna receive any action.
The
on it.
address ain't correct. It's just a mailing.
You stay anywhere permanently or just float around still?
I'm actually going to court on Thursday in Livingston, so I probably might be in Polk County Jail. No, I have probation. They're trying to violate me for basically being homeless.
You been keeping up with your PIO though?
Since at first I was told by officers, escorted out, and was told that I not to come back to town or they would arrest me.
They gave you a little bit of time, I guess, but that's kind of a crappy warning to get.
Especially when you're on probation in the city.
You don't have anything in the city of Bryan though?
No.
I don't want to be hooking you up if I don't have to, You're straight with me. I'm not going to try to put you in jail tonight. But if you have like a homicide warrant or something, I'd like to know about.
I wouldn't be alive here, and I probably got about 500 people watching. I don't know.
People? I'm not going to ask for your social then since it's so July. Do you currently work anywhere?
No.
Okay. So, like I said, I'm just taking this to log it. If you have any warrants in Livingston, get those taken care of.
I don't
You
have
said you're
warrant.
going back to your probate, but like I said,
I have
that's
a
my screw up, so you're gonna get a new card
so
for today.
I'm just on probation and got the bond, so.
Yeah, you're not running from me, so I still don't think you're hiding anything. But I'm gonna give you a new card for today, just if there's any issues on this contact. You can call us back, ask what's going on with it. I can give you the neighborhood enforcement phone number.
You wouldn't happen to have cards or anything on those other two officers, would you? I meant to get their IDs. I have to scroll back on the here and get their names. They said it's so fast.
Around the corner, so I might be able to get
Is he hiding again?
No.
He's already hid once.
I told you, they're here for my backup, not for their own sake, but they're just here to make sure that we don't get shanked or I don't have to tase somebody I'm not supposed to. But
he knows I don't like him hiding though.
Well, do you want to speak to him again, or do you just
ask him if both of them, if they're both here, if I can get their business cards?
Okay.
I like
do you want to stay in your car to do that?
Yes.
Okay. I'll go over there in a second. 34 dispatch. Can I have the sequence number?
Is that yours? He's over here. Yes.
And like I said,
Y'all both hiding. I want your business cards if you can.
It's gonna have the sequence number for this event, and I'm logging it specifically into the sequence number today with today's date because it's gonna be logged in there.
So like a warning, not the citation.
Yeah, you're not getting any paper on it tonight. As long as you move tomorrow, nobody's gonna have to issue a citation on anything. But like I said, we have a camping without a permit ordinance, and then we also actually have a criminal trespass affidavit for this Target lot now. That happened about a week ago.
Y'all both over there hiding. We just went through this a second ago.
We just want to make sure that we're on the same page, man.
I know, but y'all know I didn't like y'all hiding.
Yeah, we didn't want to come up when you make anything worse. That's all.
I told you they're here for backup, and you had an issue.
I've been on live ever since.
That's okay. That's we're filming too, so it's all right.
So just so you know, like I said, the Target parking lot and the TrueFit parking lot, we have criminal trespass affidavits. You're not going to be under a criminal trespass
Okay, I'm not in Target.
issue.
Target's
so
over there.
This is going to be the back half of the TrueFit parking lot. We have separate ordinances, not ordinances, criminal trespass affidavits. which basically means anyone that's on the property is required to identify and vacate the property, and if they don't, they get a criminal trespass warning, or if they're causing a criminal issue, they get a criminal trespass warning. I'm not going to issue those tonight since I told you the wrong information, but if you're here again, you're going to start getting orders every time you come out.
Well, like I said, I'm going to get my stuff out of
No, you
storage
can pull
and
up on it. I'm not worried about you.
No, I told you, get some rest, and tomorrow we'll up and get to Livingston.
I may not be coming out of Livingston, so.
Get your orders set. If you have any questions on our ordinances or net numbers on the back, again, they're the better people for it. If I'm wrong, correct me. If you know my phone number, request me the next time I'm working. If I'm not on, request me so I can fix the issue. If you don't need to be bummed up for something, obviously you two guys out here tonight because of my screw up. So we don't need that to happen again. Do you have any questions for me on anything that went on tonight for myself, for them, or anything going on?
No.
Okay. So I'm gonna ask you, since you're currently on the lot, he's just being nosy.
What? I know
Is
he
that a
know
solar
he's.
panel?
Yes, it's a
Yeah.
solar panel.
What is it power? Like, how much can you power with?
Well, I just have one battery,
Phone
so
chargers.
Is it like a car battery or?
yeah, I have this car battery right here.
How long does it charge?
It keeps it charged up to like 13.1, 13.8,
Like,
and
like
every
what?
day I keep my phone charged. I run
little
I have two USB fans.
You did this yourself.
Yes.
Ah,
And
pretty innovative.
and it's just strapped down. I went to the
Pump display.
no to the junkyard on 21 and got these for like $20.
And they fit the van? Are they adjustable?
Yeah, I've messed with them, and this is the best way I can get them. They don't come off, and I just got some tie straps.
You're definitely a survivor. I give you that. That's really impressive.
You know,
It is.
but if you want, you can take a look. Oh, you can look. I'm giving y'all permission to look.
I'm gonna pull that flashlight out though, because you know you don't like the
Just
flashlight.
don't
I'm not gonna
shine me
your
or my
eyes, I
phone.
promise you. I just want to see what you got. So you got everything all hooked up like you need it to be.
And I have water right here. I go to the dog park to fill them
Got
up.
the fishing pole too, huh?
I haven't been fishing though.
Look, you're all organized up there with your baskets, your fan, and your push lights. Do what you gotta do, right?
I'm homeless, but I'm
Hey, you know, it's understandable.
I'm homeless, but I have a roof over my head.
Right.
I'm doing what I can,
Hey.
and I actually enjoy it. I like it.
I don't know. I've never tried it.
It's
so I can't tell you if I
considered
like it.
off grid.
Is this van life? What you call the van life we live? Okay.
I'm a
okay.
van life homeless person.
Hey, you know what? You're doing what you got to do, though. Like I said, hey, sorry if we started you earlier, or we came
Yes,
off
you
and
did
rude
because
and
of the way the lights,
You
and I
understand
asked you to
where we're
turn
coming
them
from as
off,
well,
and
you
him
know, so
hiding,
You
and
wasn't hiding, I promise you.
he
The
wasn't in
door's
my
blocking
view.
your view. How about that? Let's put it that way.
Uh-huh.
And nonetheless, like I said, hey, tonight, get some rest. Right after this, you gotta understand
I
you
will
got a job to do, okay? Well, you enjoy your evening. Get some
And I
rest, all
even
right?
have a toilet.
Oh, I don't want to see that part of it. Hey, you take
If you
care,
have
okay?
questions, call me back and tell me I'm wrong next time, okay? If you have
Oh,
issues with other
I didn't
officers,
know
different
this is the
opinions,
first I've
call
heard
me back.
anything. I heard it's the first thing I've heard of anything about it.
Well, like I said, if you have an issue, call us back, get it straightened out. And if there's bad training, I just didn't know the issue.
Well,
Got
like
your
I
back
said,
right
I
next
thought
to
you did great, Joe. I didn't know anything about
And again, that was my
But
script. That's why I
that's
wanted to be
also
there.
one of those why I only believe in the Constitution being laws, because all
There is
these
a
other
wide area for ordinances that
laws are
point
created.
out
How are laws created?
next step through checks and balances. And
By
then
legislature,
get
by
legal
legislation.
checks and balances in our city.
Our Congress passes laws,
So, like I said, if there's issues, call us back.
ordinances, or a Constitution violation. So
If there's any issues, let us know. I'm not gonna bust you up for anything tonight, but call us back. Everything's on that business card. Feel free to share it wherever. But do you want me to shut your door?
I get it. Thank you.
Pass it back to you. Stay safe tonight.
All right. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh. Nah, I'm probably not gonna have to worry about it. I'll be gone tomorrow, so what do y'all say here? Okay, QOD. I'll get your email in a minute. I called the clerk at my last probation meeting when I went to check in and called her. Well, they said because it's a ordinance, she needed my ID to put it in the system. So I was violating an ordinance. So, what she, because there was an ordinance, but I did check with the clerk when I went to probation 2.5 weeks ago, and she told me there was 2 ways to request a new attorney. I had to file a motion myself or wait till court. And I don't know how to file motions, so I have to wait till court. They didn't have this. I couldn't just come into the clerk's office and request an attorney. I had to file a motion. That's what the clerk told me, which I think that's wrong, but you shouldn't have to file a motion to request a new attorney. You shouldn't have to wait till court either. So, yeah, I figured they were being inquisitive. I figured I'd go ahead and have nothing to hide, so I let them take a look at what was on the inside. So, well, they know I'm homeless. The probation, everything. They already know I'm homeless, so. I've been doing up until June. I was finally able to do some community service, but in June they shut down the church. I guess went on vacation. I don't know. So they weren't coming back till July 9th. So I couldn't get any more hours. Legal aid doesn't help. I've tried legal aid so many times. So they would even help me with my CPS case. You don't think the judge would know? Because I did write a letter when I was in court trying to get an attorney. Since I couldn't get an attorney, I wrote a letter when I was arrested back in January, asking for a reprieve, but you don't think it got there? He got it probably. But I don't know. They already have it on the probation that I'm homeless and no address. So that cracks me up. There's no camping, but yet there's a van that's been parked across the street in the Lowe's parking lot pretty much every day. He leaves there in the morning sometime and then comes back at night. About 6, 7 o'clock, 5 o'clock, he comes back and parks in the same spot and everything. I don't know. I think they just pick on who they want to pick on. So I don't know. No, they don't have any legal aid in Livingston. It's basically state. So at least I couldn't find any. Wasn't told any legal aid in Livingston. Livingston's the type, if you it's a right wing, you do what you're told or you get in trouble. If you're homeless, they either run you out of town or they take you to jail. I do sometimes it depends on how I feel. I might stay for a day, but I do try to move it daily and then come back at night. But what the hell? They just now leaving? Damn. I don't know.
It's just been the state number. I think a few years ago I went down to the one in Houston and was basically told, "Oh, we can't help you," and it was for my CPS case. They're a joke. They really are. Unless you know someone or the right color. I hate to say it. I didn't want to bring color, but it truly, you have to be a certain color to get any type of legal aid. So, like I said, I hated to bring that up, but it's true. But I don't know. I'm just scared. Trying to figure out what to do with this van so I don't come out. If I do go, I don't come out worse off. Like I said, email again is no. You can contact me. It's just no sugar coating truth. I don't have a comment. Oh, there we go. There we go. There's the email. Like I said, really the only thing I kind of need, if I don't, just what to really say to the judge or to the attorney. Really, I'm just scared. So, but like I said, I can give whoever emails me the name, and in case y'all want to look me up or anything, because I won't have anybody. I won't have anybody. I don't know who to ask to come get my van if I get and keep it for that long. So, all right, well, I'm gonna let y'all go. I'll see y'all around on the other live between now and Thursday. So, go get my stuff in storage tomorrow and load it up in this van and away. I'll talk to y'all later. Thank you for letting me ramble. Peace out.